Diablo 4 did something good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this is possible.
Diablo 4 has a few W's today that I actually quite like that we're going to talk about right now. So I was scrolling on YouTube and I actually came across what in my opinion is a rare Diablo 4 W. And I'm going to give this one to them because I actually think it's pretty cool and something that I don't see done very often by other games. And it was done smartly, at least in my opinion. So let me break down actually what I saw.
I don't know what this is, but it sounds like a complete accident, if even true.
What it means and how it affects you as a person, perhaps. So if you look at this here, Diablo 4, the leaderboard legends announced, and this is basically a video. We're not going to watch this whole video. We're actually not going to watch any of it, but basically they hired an artist by the name of Micah Ulrich, and if you Google him, you can see some of his artwork. It actually looks quite good. He's got black and gray with some red style, kind of fits very well for the Diablo 4 theme. They hired him to make some pieces.
So, essentially, the cheapest artist on Fiverr was hired by the multi-billion-dollar company to, I don't even know.
Of art, because at the moment what they're doing is earn a top spot in any ladder when a signed customized print of original artwork. Now, if you actually go and look at the stipulations on how this actually works, obviously the gauntlet...
Wait. So, that's it? Participate in the gauntlet that no one cares about, everyone hates, that's a complete gigantic L from start to finish. Win art from a guy on Fiverr. Is this seriously supposed to be a win? Is Diablo 4 so gone that something like this is supposed to be a win? Or impressive? Or likable? Oh, I feel disgusted.
Was out fairly soon for Diablo 4. Some people like it, some people were bored of it. This doesn't change fundamentally any gameplay, but what it does is give you some incentive behind it. So if you actually look at this here, until April 2nd, so from March 19th to April 2nd, this is running for 2 weeks consecutive here. If you secure the absolute top spot of any ladder and are eligible for entry within the official rules, if you open up the official rules, it's just like any giveaway or sponsor thing or whatever. It's just a huge list of legal speak. But if you are eligible, you'll receive a personalized, custom, autographed poster from Micah Ulrich. And
so, it's not even from the Diablo 4 devs. It's just from a random guy who paints it? That's so dumb.
Again, you can kind of see what the artworks are going to look like. He's making these, and they're making prints of these and then signing them off and sending it to you. Now, you might be wondering, okay, well, which of these ladders is actually viable for this? And the answer is any of them. So for the next 2 weeks on Weekly Reset, if you have the high score in any given ladder, you'll be the winner for that week. Your efforts immortalized with an autographed print that proudly displays your Battle.net ID. So your Battle.net ID is going to be on the print as well.
Wow.
Which I think is also another cool...
Wow. Whoa, man. Do you think they're just gonna make one and print the other ones? I have a feeling they're gonna make one picture and just print the other ones. I have a feeling that's how this is gonna end.
Way of having that done. You sort of get signed into the artwork. And for the solo ladder, there will be one winner for each week per solo class, separated by normal and hardcore. For those that slay in company, there will be 18 total multiplayer winners per week across hardcore and normal. Winner for pairs, 3-player, and 4-player groups will all win a coveted print bearing that achievement. So this is good for duos, trios, and quad players alike. Hardcore and normal, whatever version that you're in with the character you're working on, you can get rewarded for the efforts you have been doing in this. So if you're one of these people that are still doing Diablo 4, you're still doing the gauntlet, you're placing in the leaderboard, then you have a pretty good shot here at trying to get a top spot in any of the leaderboards to get yourself an autographed piece of art. Now, obviously, not everyone's going to have this. They put this together just so Rob could have 15 million of them in the background. Jokes aside, love you, Rob. Now, there was another W.
Hate you, Rob. Wish you get fired and everyone never hires you again because you have killed too many games. You talentless hack.
that I noticed also Diablo 4 has, which is that for Season 4, the announced changes, and keep in mind itemization, etc., and we're going to talk about that in just a second, this is available day one. They say, is there any updates you can share? Yeah, it'll be next week. We'll announce the exact day and time. Will all of the changes you've been talking about for months be on day one or Season 4, or will it be like the Gauntlet? It will be day one. This is confirmed by Adam, the community manager here. So all of these itemization changes, etc., are going to be available at the start of Season 4. This isn't like an AOZ or Gauntlet type of moment. So that is
Wait, when is Season 4 coming out?
No. I was going to address one other thing that I noticed on Reddit, which is about the Season 4 itemization changes, since we're talking about day one of Season 4, which is that anyone that's noticing this trend, Diablo content creators got a sneak peek of the itemization changes are under NDA, but it's any notice how every single one of them, Rob, Woody, Rax, DM, etc., all known for who saw it, are saying they don't hold out hope. I actually haven't said this. So just going to point this.
My take is, well, not my take, my prediction for this is still that they're gonna just completely copy the itemization from Diablo 3. Again, every single day, every single move that they make pushes us closer to the Haradric Cube. And, well, itemization obviously would probably also do it. Because what else are they gonna do? I don't know what else are they gonna do, because what can they do? I think it's gonna be Diablo 3, I think. I have been, so far I have been, by the way, completely on point with everything we predict about Diablo 4. Season 3, how it plays out, all of those things. We have been absolutely on point. So, I wonder if Season 3 is literally gonna make Diablo 4 3.5 now, officially.
This is getting upvoted. This is like factually just not accurate. In fact, there was macro below. I know this was calling this out. It's just like not correct also. Yes, we have seen itemization changes a while back. And we are heavily NDA'd. And so I'm not going to say what those itemization changes are, because I don't feel like getting sued into the ground. Life's hard enough. I live in Alaska. So I can't talk about what they actually are. But if you
Wait, he moved houses, but he still lives in Alaska? Didn't he say he wants to go to, like, fucking California or something like that? I remember DM saying something like that. I thought he actually moved away from Alaska to, well, a different part of America. Huh. Strange. I thought he went away from Alaska. Well, it is what it is.
Actually watch the videos, everyone pretty much said the same thing, which is they like it. At least that's what I said. I watched some of the other and talked to some of the other creators who saw it too. Everyone seems to think it looks pretty decent. What we don't know is whether or not that itemization change is the same one that is going to be hitting the PTR coming Season 4. It's been so long, for all we know, they scrapped it and reworked the project. And I also can't speak for the other people on this list. They can speak for themselves.
Also, a problem about this is, well, look at who they're consulting. Rob could say negative things, I get. Woody Joe is an absolute Diablo 4 best thing ever. Rax could also say negative things, but none of them are really going to say too many things. And DM himself is very positive about the game. He tries to be very positive about the game. So these people giving their feedback about the itemization system, I have a very hard time believing that they would be like, they see it and they think something's bad about it, and then they just say outright, yeah, this is shit, change this doesn't work, kill yourselves. I don't think that that's how it would go. I think they would be very, very meager with their criticism of the season, because, well, I have seen this in workplaces and businesses constantly. People don't want to criticize anything too strongly. And the point also a hidden bonus fact of criticizing something like this, not a lot, is like this. So the thing that you have advised on gets implemented. You are saying, yeah, the boss's vision was right, this is pretty good, a minor tweaks or whatever, and it's perfect. Then it comes out, and it's shit, and everyone says it's shit. Well, at this point, you have the additional bonus ability, like a bonus action, to double down on the fact that, hey, I also thought this was good. I'm a top player, I'm usually right, and I thought what you boss were doing was good. I think everyone else is just too stupid to understand it. And that's how you double down on these things. So, again, that's just a small fun tidbit that happens in life, that you can agree with your boss on stupid things, and when it comes out and it's fucking stupid, you can just and say, "Oh, boss, wow, who would have expected that? I thought it was great. These idiots just don't understand what's up." It is what it is.
They're grown adults, but I didn't see anyone really trashing on it. I know when I saw the other creators talking about it, I didn't really see a bunch of people flaming it. I thought most people actually received this pretty well. So this one just seems to me to be like factually not accurate. Maybe there's live stream clips I'm not aware of people trashing on and saying they didn't like it, but I didn't see any of those. And the reason that, I'm going to hit you guys with a shocker here, but the reason that you don't see people making as many Diablo 4 videos right now is because there's not as many Diablo 4 viewers right now. As a content...
Actually, there are. Yeah, I heard this point previously, I have heard. The reality is there's a bunch of people who are interested in Diablo 4 news. Is it good? Is it bad? It's just because there's no one covering Diablo in any way at points. When when season 3 I stopped covering Diablo because it got just too boring. Whenever I just randomly made a Diablo video, it got way more views than an average video. Because no one's making Diablo 4 videos, and everyone's interested to see what's happening with Diablo 4. Is it a shit show? Is something interesting new? Is this, is that? Because there's not enough people making videos on it. Diablo 4 is a goldmine for views. It's the same like, but to a degree it's also the same like Starfield. If people are gonna be just untruthful and lie about the fact that the game's great, everything's going good, people are not gonna watch that. DM is known to be the guy who tries to be really positive about things, but you know, when we're talking about something that has no saving grace like Diablo 4 essentially now, with all the failures and whatnots, people don't want to hear you try and for the 50th time be like, "Oh, it's gonna be great, boys." No one wants to hear that. People want to hear you trash the game from start to finish. And that's where I come in. Because I find it fun. I really like doing it. I find it enjoyable. And thus, I do it.
Creator, you know what you want? More viewers. You don't really wake up in the morning and think, I feel like less viewers today. So when the game comes out that's like Last Epoch, what are people going to do? You're going to play Last Epoch, one, because it's got drops on Twitch, so that incentivizes people literally to have to go sit there.
How many people actually cares about drops on Twitch? I don't think that many, honestly. I mean, yeah, people care about it, sure, but how many do actually care about it? What's the percent? Like 5% of the viewer base on Twitch cares about drops? I don't know.
To watch your stream, which translates to you having more viewers. So obviously you're going to do drops there, and then you're going to make guides, etc., for Last Epoch because people are searching for Last Epoch on YouTube. It's not rocket science here. So this whole the Diablo 4 season 4 is already doomed before anyone's literally even seen it because content creators are playing Last Epoch. It doesn't really track for reality of what's going on. And I can tell you for myself, for people speaking for me, I thought the Itemization rework looked cool. I didn't think it looked like groundbreaking, like the whole world has changed, but I liked it. I was like, oh, yeah.
I don't know. Again, the brutal reality of Diablo 4 also, to an extremely unbelievably huge degree, is as simple as this. At this point, big changes need to be done to save the game. Yet, no big changes are done. And I don't think the itemization upgrade for Season 4 is gonna be good enough changes. I do not believe they're gonna add suddenly items that have a chance on attack, cast something, or things like that. I don't think that's happening.
That looks good. So, in conclusion, leaderboard art's pretty cool W. The changes for Season 4 are coming day 1, which is a W. And the rumors about the reason that we're not playing Diablo 4 is because the Season 4 changes are dog shit. At least for myself. I'll speak for myself. Nah, bro, I'm playing Last Epoch and Path of Exile.
Smart. Well, anyway, that was our boy DM. It is what it is, boys. 10 out of 10. So, Squizzer said, thanks for watching. Subscribe. I'm Dalready and have a nice day. Bye bye.